Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, the start of my dashing work week, and the time is 10:30 in the morning. Now, honestly speaking, I'm not entirely sure when we got online because I don't know why I went to Tyson's super early. I did two orders, one from Tyson's Bagel Cafe, I think, paying $7, but that became like $8.25. And then I took an order taking me back to Reston because I remember that my friend's cat is in Reston and he's still out of town. I'm feeding his cat. So we basically wasted time going to Tyson's just to go back to Reston. Once we got back, stopped by, fed the cat, and I was, dashing from home. He lives right by the town center, and yeah, it's definitely not made for me. I'm way too lazy to dash from home. Like, if I'm not in the car ready to go, I just can't do it. But we've done two orders. One from Silver Diner, I think, and the other one from Icetown Bagels. But overall, we're sitting at $37, if I'm not mistaken, here for the entire dash. And now we do have the order here in the bag. You can probably see some bags from Potbelly. The order is looking huge, same as last week. I don't know what to expect as the tip. As last time we got $40, but that had never, ever happened before. If we get $40, hey, that would be awesome. But I'm not, I'm not gonna be expecting it because it's a school. And yeah, it might be a private school and they might charge an arm and a leg, but it's still a school when it comes to the way they tip, you know what I mean? So anyways, what to expect for today, I'm not entirely sure. But if we can make more than $250, excuse me, I'd be pretty happy with that. Also, I think Gary from Minutes on Technologies made a great update here to the driver utility helper app, which you can now see, like, at a quick glance, your monthly earnings, how many orders you've declined, how many you've accepted, which I think is pretty cool. So I want to put a screenshot that I took earlier from the current month here of September. It literally shows you how many orders have declined, which is at 199, almost at 1,000, not yet. 199, 35 completed orders, $471.14 in estimated earnings, which I'm hoping is whatever's on the screen, because if it's not, then it could be a little bit off, but I doubt it. But yeah, really, really good update. I think it's a great app. I'm definitely going to do a review on it. I feel like I've been saying that for a while, and I've been slacking on it, so we definitely got to make that a reality. The only problem is I don't use the app to like its full capacity because there's a lot of features I don't use, like auto decline. I like to see all the orders that I'm declining, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but definitely it makes it totally worth it with the fact that I can I have the one-click decline, so I just hit decline once and then it declines by itself. I don't gotta touch it again, none of that stuff. I do love that it tracks my miles and whatnot. Totally worth it if you have an Android and you're on the fence. Get over that fence today. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off here from Potbelly, and to my surprise we got another $40. Let's go. That's a banger right there, a banger. This is the check that we got to bring back to Potbelly. Speechless again, to be honest. I don't know what changed because I guess the order is a little bit bigger than what it was last year or whenever I was doing deliveries. But hey, super thankful. I'm not gonna expect it every single time because it might not happen every single time. Because like I said earlier, yeah, it's a private school and they charge a lot for the kids to go there, but schools don't really tip, But anyways, you know what I just remember that I forgot to talk about is the fact that I dashed a little bit on Monday. Hopefully I'll put it on the screen. If not, we'll do it right now. But I think I made like $34. Nothing too crazy. We're online for like an hour and a half, I think, maybe 2 hours. So of course, every little bit helps for the goal of 5,500 by the end of the month. So yeah. Anyways, now what we're gonna do is drop the check off real quick and then head to Tyson's. I thought I was staying here and dashing here in Reston, but the only problem, well, one of the problems is there is no schedule. The only schedule that I saw is from 11:30 until 12:30, and it's only 10:45 right now. When in Tyson's, it's scheduled from 11 a.m. to like 3 in the morning. So it'll take me 25 minutes to get there, but I think it'll be worth it. Plus, Reston already fulfilled, its duties, giving me $77, including this order here from Potbelly. Hopefully I'm right. Anyways, we just got here to Potbelly. Let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Okay, guys, we got the check dropped off here in Potbelly, and then we're making our way towards Tyson. We got a 21-minute drive, which is fine. We're gonna be there by 11:15, so it's all good. Now, I am wearing my raincoat. It's been raining like non-stop the last 2 or 3 days, and it's one of those rains that annoys me because it's just barely raining, but it's still raining. So I wish it just rained really hard for like 5 minutes and then the rain would go away. Instead, it's been raining for like 3 days, but you know, just steady. So yeah. Anyways, we shall see you guys on our next order. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we are here in Tyson's. We do have our first order, and by the way, there is a peak pay of $3 until 11:29. It's 11:18. We're gonna go to faux 7, as you see there. Nothing crazy, just some spring rolls and some pho. But yeah, so here we are in Tyson's. The ride here was pretty smooth. Made it here fairly quickly, and this is actually the first offer that I've seen. It took a while to get an order, and I'm like, ooh, what's going on here? A little bit windy, a little bit chilly. It's like in the mid 50s. So yeah, next to our Starbucks. Let's go. Okay, guys, we had the order picked up here from pho number 7, and the funny part is that when I got there, the guy was like, table for one, and I couldn't even say anything before he was like, oh, have a seat here. And I'm like, I'm just picking up an order, man. He's like, oh, okay, it's not ready yet. 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. I was like, okay, man, no problem. And I waited, and it legit took 5 minutes. But it's all good now. The time is 11:28. We have a 5-minute drive. And after this, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be in the mid-80s. Let's go. Okay, guys, so after dropping off the order, which, by the way, became, I think, 1075, crickets. It's noon, and I've only declined 2 orders, and they were bad, even with the peak, until this one came along here from Panera Bread. We have not been to Panera in quite some time, paying $7.25. I think it's a little under 2 miles. Now, if you guys remember, a couple months ago, I was basically the spokesman of the whole Panera Unlimited Sip Club and whatnot. Now, the reason why I haven't been going is, well, for one, they were kind of like out of the way here, not here, more in Reston. And the problem was, every time I would go, they're like, oh, we don't have the cups. So they have some supply chain issue with these cups. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to pay for it if every time I go there, they don't have it or whatever, you know. Plus, I'm trying to cut back a little bit on the soda drinking. So Panera and I were currently broken up, but we could always rekindle at a later point in life. But anyways, yeah, definitely slow, but it's all good. You know, we're making the best of it. I believe after this order, we're going to be basically almost at $100, which is great. So hopefully the food's ready, and hopefully they stack it. Panera is the only place that I've seen they'll do like triple stacks. Granted, they'll still pay pretty low, but they'll give you, triple stacks. You know, I can't believe that I fell for that one at Sweet Green that one time. Man, that sucked. Anyways, let me get this picked up, and then we'll see you guys in a few. Alrighty, guys, we're back in the same shopping center as pho number 7 over there, but this time we're going to go to Panera Bread, which I don't know why their sign looks so tiny compared to Orvis, whatever the hell that is. So it looks like a fancy place to get clothes at. But anyways, this one's just paying $7.25. There is a $1 peak now. It went down from 3 to 1, which is fine. I just want to stay active. So as you can see here, we got people doing lots of crazy things. I don't want to get run over, but yeah. Ooh, am I getting a stack? Hold on, I'm getting a stack. Is it going to be trash? Let's see. Ooh, look at that. An extra $7, 2.3 miles. Say less. It's pretty slow right now, so we're definitely going to do or take whatever we can get. So maybe they'll send me another one, because, they do triple stacks over here. So we'll see what happens. But I doubt the second one's going to be ready since they just gave it to me. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, so I completely forgot to record when I got the food picked up, when I dropped it off. Steve, when it's slow, I feel like I forget things. I could get lazier, So when it's busy, it's so much easier just to keep things moving, right? But anyways, it's currently 12:45, okay? And we just accepted our next order here from Wildfire. Nothing too crazy. They got just some salad, So again, I'm not expecting anything on top of this. But we shall see. It is kind of chilly. It's pretty windy, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Hopefully the food's ready. But yeah, definitely a pretty slow Tuesday. When I think about it, I feel like most Tuesdays tend to be this slow anyways. So right now we're just grinding. Today's going to be a grind type of day. hopefully the food's ready. Even if it's not, all we're gonna do is wait. You know, we gotta wait. We don't have any other options. We got P.F. Chang's right here. Haven't been there in a while. But yeah, so like I said, one of those grind type of Tuesdays. Let's get it. Okay, guys, we got the order picked up here. The food, again, it's kind of weird to know if it's ready or not at Wildfire because they bring it out to you and they make you wait somewhere else. But I didn't wait that long, so maybe it was ready. I don't know. In other news, the escalator seems to be fixed since it doesn't sound like it's dying anymore. They probably just threw some WD-40 on there. But anyways, we have a 6-minute drive or 2 miles away. So we're gonna be there exactly by 1 o'clock, and if we can just keep it going. I know we're not doing so hard, it is what it is, but we can always hope that Macy's will carry us later. You know, today's one of those days where I think it's perfectly acceptable to go home and take the L. Super slow. Now I've decided to do the opposite, but I feel like it's one of those days that if I didn't feel like working, I could just go home, and I know I'm not missing out on much. You know what I mean? So hopefully that made some sort of sense. Let me get this dropped off and then we'll see you guys. Okay guys, quick update. It's currently 1:35. Crickets. So we're actually gonna go offline here for a little bit. I'm gonna take a power nap. I'm falling asleep anyways. And then we'll see you guys at Macy's. Okay guys, we're back on the road. We just picked up our order here from Macy's. Keyword order, just one order. So this is what happened, okay? So after the last clip, I drove to Macy's. Found a nice spot. I think I fell asleep from like 1:40 until 2:40. I put like 5 alarms just in case. I feel great, by the way. Definitely needed, and it was slow anyways. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a super slow Tuesday, so I was like, you know what? Whatever, no big deal. Anyways, I got back on around 2:42, 2:43-ish, and around the 2:48 mark is when the Macy's orders dropped, and I didn't get anything. I'm like, that's weird. And then I see a girl who I know is a Dasher for sure, because she always goes to Macy's when I go to Macy's. And I'm like, okay, well, she got one. She's going into Macy's. I think I see this other guy, and I'm like, well, he got one. He's going into Macy's. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? You know what I mean? And I was about to just throw in the towel, and I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Let's go back to the other side of Tyson's and wait for an order. You know, as soon as I say that, I get this offer right here from Macy's showing $19.75. Things are like 12 miles. Now, the only reason why well, actually 2 reasons. One is cash flow, and the second one is that it's so close to my house that I'm able just to stop by, see my daughter, and take out my dog for a nice little walk before going back out. And I know that I've said that a lot sometimes about like, oh, it's so close to the house, but this is literally so close to the house. Some of the other ones are just going in the general direction, if that makes any sense. So yeah, so after this, we're gonna be around 132, 133, I think. So, you know, maybe stepping in here to 150 and hopefully 200. Very, very slow day today. But, you know, we're grinding. So we shall see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, so we got the last one dropped off. It was $19.75, a few minutes from my house. And then I was, you know what, let's go take our Ellie. So this is Ellie right here. She's probably pulling a lot. And hopefully it's not super shaky, but yeah, she's 10 years old and she's still super energetic, which I love. She just did her business, so, you know, I wasn't going to show you guys that, but right now we're going to go ahead and throw it away in this little, you know, pooper scooper thing. But yeah, so it's always nice to see her, and my daughter's at the house, so it's always nice to see her too. Oh, you just pooped. How are you pooping again? Oh man. Anyways, we have to get another bag here for the little pooper scooper. She literally just pooped and then she pooped again. Very annoying. But anyways, after this, we're actually going to go to Tyson's. Not Tyson's, I mean Reston. Because Reston's 15 minutes from here. And I saw that it has a schedule from 4 till 7:30. So basically, from now until I have to go to work. So it works. It works out. Anyways, we'll see you guys back in the Dashmobile. Okay, guys, quick update here. We're back in Reston. It's 5 o'clock and it's incredibly slow. Geez, I think I got here around 4:30. I've declined in this shift alone, excuse me, according to the driver utility helper app, 45 orders. 45, say it with me guys, garbage orders. Until we finally accepted this order. And this goes to show you that I'm in desperation mode. I hate going to Am Pizza. But we're going to go to Am Pizza because they gave me a 625. I think like 2 mile, maybe something like that. I forgot what it said. All I know is that it said 625, and it wasn't terrible. Like everything I've been getting has been absolutely trash. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed a little clip of Ellie the Pit. That's her name. She's awesome, ball of energy. Whenever I come home, she's always doing something, you know. But yeah, so now here we are, back in Reston. We're all started, I guess, technically. We're sitting around 131, 132, I think, so not great. And honestly, if we can make 200, I'd be extremely happy because, again, today, very, very slow. Extremely slow. Anyways, we'll see you guys back in a bit. Okay, guys, so we got the order from Man Pizza dropped off. I think it became $6.75. And then we got this order right here. And I'm not going to lie, I got so excited when I saw the dollars because it's been so slow. $22.75 for the payout, 5 items, 13.2 miles from Now Your Average Joe's. Now, it is going to Ashburn, a whole new zone. So we're just going to stay there. We're going to stay there, make it work. It's basically halfway to my job anyway, so I'm not super far away. But yeah, the food was not ready. Waited about 3 or 4 minutes. No big deal. I thought it would be over $100. It's not. It's like $80 worth of food. So I'm not really expecting this to move, to be honest. But I do like the cash flow. And I like the fact that even with traffic right now, it's telling me it's only going to take me 22 minutes. I thought it'd be a lot more than that, to be honest. So anyways, let's get this dropped off. And after this, we're going to be over 150 for sure. But yeah, definitely not the Tuesday I thought we were going to have. But I was talking to another Dasher who was there, and he was telling me that he was also really slow. So, you know, at least we're not the only ones. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off. And honestly, if this customer didn't tip well, they probably would never get this order. Because Doordash is only paying $3, I think, for the base pay when I drove 13 miles. Yet, they'll cough up a huge base pay for a non-tipper. But somebody that tips, you know, they're kind of out of luck. That's crazy. Anyways, we're sitting basically at 161 here for the entire dash. We're making our way slowly towards our zone. Technically the edge of our zone that I don't normally work in, but that's the closest one. And there's a bunch of restaurants there, so we should be able to get something. So far I only got one offer heading back towards the town center, but it was absolutely garbage. So we didn't take it, you know. So I'm just driving back. If I get something that's gonna keep me here, we'll do it. But so far, crickets. Now it is 6 o'clock, so we're down to the last hour and a half really of our shift. So I'm really hoping that we can do as much as possible because realistically speaking, I don't think we're gonna reach 200. I just don't see it. But I mean, I could be wrong, so who knows. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we actually just passed the intersection that I got the my dash cam footage when I saw that accident happen. Oh man, hopefully I still have it. If not, I'm gonna put it here because we got a lot of new subs that probably didn't see that video back in the day. But basically, I was waiting to turn and make a left, and this guy that's basically on my opposite side, who also supposed to wait, you know, for the green arrow, just turned, and then basically caused a huge accident. But anyways, we accepted our next order here from Red Robin. I have not been to Red Robin in forever because there really isn't one in Reston. Back in the day when I first started doing DoorDash, I used to give you free fries. Do you think they still do that? Probably not. But the order's paying $10.25, and the main reason why I'm taking it is because it's taking me back to my zone. So yeah, hopefully it's ready. Pickup time is 6:10 and 6:05, so you know, in theory it should be ready. You know, we'll see what happens. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we get the order from Red Robin dropped off. It stayed at $10.25. Then I'm like, you know what? Let's drive to the town center one last time because you know we have a time constraint. And before I even got close to it, we got this order here from the Red Kimono, $6.25. I think it's like less than 2 miles. Now the food was not ready, but we're already almost at the customer. The problem is we're running out of time. It's already 6:45. Realistically speaking, we could do maybe 1 or 2 more orders, assuming that we get them right away, and I'm not sure that's even going to be possible because I'm not really near a whole lot of restaurants. I mean, I am, but like not really, you know. So I don't know. I think we're gonna finish around 180 if we're lucky. So we'll see what happens. I'm pulling up to the customer now. Today's been a slow day, like super slow. But I'm just happy that, you know, we're still making some money, you know. Shout out to the Potbelly kids for sure, because that was $40 right there. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys. Okay guys, after doing the order from the red kimono, we dropped it off. We're sitting at $178 with 43 cents and we're out of time. I waited solid 10 minutes, nothing came my way, nothing worth taking. So we're gonna finish at 178 with 43 cents, and that's pretty good for a slow day. So I'm hoping that tomorrow is much busier. But yeah, for a slow day, we'll definitely take it. We only did 14 orders, and that's including the one for Potbelly. So yeah, definitely not the busiest day, that's for sure. We did decline a hefty amount, 152 declines, a lot higher than the 35 I think I had on Sunday when we made 241 with 15 orders. So you know, the power of peak pay and whatnot. But anyways, whew, what a day. Not the greatest start to the week, but you know what, better than nothing, better than nothing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. We shall see you on the next one. Stay safe, peace.